Oh, like Darcis needed that.
Tu veux voir le kiné?
Ouais, j'ai déjà vu le kiné, ça fait 4 jours que mal.
Could see a retirement here.
Darcis has to retire due to back injury. Game, set, match, Nadal.
Yeah, it's not going to go down too well here. Just suggesting that he's got a little bit of a back injury. I think it was the pain in the neck, really, that he was struggling with more.
Or the sore bottom.
Yeah, he's getting spanked out there. And you can see that red glow just through his shorts there, if you look very closely, because that was 34 minutes that was extremely painful for the Belgian. Disappointing. Nadal won't like it either, because he was just getting into his stride. He was enjoying himself out there. He was playing well. He would want the matches at this stage of the season rather than the rest. So he'll be a little frustrated as well. But nevertheless, he has done enough to move safely through to the semi-finals. Looked good, didn't he, Nadal?
Oh, certainly did. For me, again, got to get back to the point that I made about his footwork. I think he is moving spectacularly well. It's always the key to his game. And the feet are moving as well as they did this evening. He's got so much time on the board and he can be aggressive. That's what we saw a lot of from him this evening. He's been outstanding. 6-1, 2-love retired for Nadal. Darcis complaining of some back issues.
Given that we're only able to play 9 games, he couldn't have struck the ball any better, really.
No.
Seeing him courtside.
Steve, I think Darcis had to retire during the match. I just wish him fast recovery, and I expect he can play it in Australia. No? That's what all the best for him.
How important is it to you? You know, you did well in Abu Dhabi, you won an exhibition match, but now you're on the ATP World Tour, playing really in great form, really kicking off 2010, feeling pretty darn good, yeah?
I am doing well. No, I started the season playing well. I did good matches there in Abu Dhabi, and right now here, and I am in semi-final without losing a set, so that's a good news, no? And I think I am serving well. I am playing well from the baseline, so that's the way I have to still playing better. I have to try to improve every day. But I think I'm in the right way.
All right, you know, the crowd goes crazy. When I introduce you, it gives me the chills. Everyone goes nuts. So what do you think about the ExxonMobil Minute? We'll autograph some tennis balls and hit them out to the crowd, Rafa? Okay, let's autograph some tennis. What do you guys think? You guys want to catch a tennis ball?
It was interesting there that the first thing he said,
Jason,
was that
pay close attention,
well.
everybody. Listen up.
And obviously knows an area of his game that does bother him, but he's obviously feeling very good about it at the moment.
Yeah, and he said, I feel good from the baseline as well. We've seen evidence of that all week. And I do genuinely think he'll feel really good about his game. He often says the same thing. He often tries to deflect any criticism and say, you know, yeah, I'm feeling good, you know, and all the stock standard stuff that you would expect to hear from a sportsman. But I genuinely think that when he says that, he genuinely believes it, and that is very important, especially considering what happened in the second half of last season. So I think he will be really looking forward to both the semi-finals and hopefully, as far as he's concerned, the final here, and getting down to Melbourne as he attempts to defend his title. That Australian Open, of course, holds a very dear place in his heart, as any Grand Slam title would, but you know, winning away from Roland Garros, so special for him. First Wimbledon, then Australia, and he'll be desperate to add another title to his tally. And help him get back on track, that's for sure. This is always nice, and they've done it throughout the course of the week, and the juniors, those that have trained hard and showed potential, selected on merit to hit with the best players in the world. And I don't know, each and every day Rafa seems to pick someone with the same racket as him. I think there's definitely something going on there. You know, part of the Babolat team. That's what those guys are.
He's getting old school Robbie Koenig with the glasses, as this young man. I used to have the glasses before I got the contact lenses, and then I had the eye operation.
He's got the Rafa hair as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just needs to get one of the bandanas off him and he's good to go. I'm surprised he can see the ball with all that hair.
Well, nothing better than hitting with your idol.
beating your idol as well. Always goes down well, doesn't it? Showed a bit more spirit than Steve Darcis there for a second. A nice touch, the moments that young man will never forget.
The second set, boom, all of a sudden Steve Darcis says, I'm out of here. So they might have to just make a couple of quick adjustments in the locker room, so we might be delayed 5 or 10 minutes while we wait for Federer and Ernest Gulbis to get ready. But this affords Nadal the opportunity to sign a few more autographs for his horde of fans, and so popular wherever he goes is Nadal.
Do you think that will hurt him any as we go deeper in the tournament, the fact that he's only been able to play a handful of games this evening?
No, I don't think so. He is one of those guys who likes to play a lot of matches, but I think there's too many positives. He's played 2 good matches already, beating the 2 Italians, Bolelli and Storaci. Played 2 good matches in the exhibition, so he's definitely match hardened, and it's not going to affect him in any way.
And I guess the good news is, whilst he was out there, he made the most of it because he played some good ball.
He played some phenomenal tennis. And, tennis so often begins with the footwork. When you're in position, if you're moving well, it's so much easier to execute your shots. And tonight, Rafa looked full of running, so light on his feet, so aggressive with the movement forward, and sending out a strong message to the